Hi, I'm Jim Riley. Welcome to Meet the Chef, the local show that brings you to all the great restaurants in our community. Today we're in Coxsackie on Mansion Street to visit the Downtown Bistro. Fabulous restaurant. I'm telling you, you're going to love this place. So glad you joined us here. Come on inside, let's see what's going on. Sal, how are you?
Jim, how are you? Pleasure to see you.
Thank you. This is Sal Ticetta. He is the owner slash chef, all around everything.
Yes.
At the Downtown Bistro in Coxsackie. That's where we are today, Mansion Street.
Mansion Street, 7
Now,
Mansion Street.
Tell us about why you settled here. You told me you liked the whole idea of revitalizing downtown.
Well, we love downtown Coxsackie. We love the river. We love the area. And it's so pretty down here. And there wasn't a lot of things down here.
Yeah.
So we said, let's come down there and try and start almost like a movement.
Yeah.
You know,
I like that idea.
We're the anchor, and now we're hoping other people follow us in, and we create a little, a little downtown district, get shops back downtown.
Right.
Maybe restaurants, bars, something for people to do. We have the river.
Oh,
it's just
fabulous.
a beautiful location.
Yeah, riverfront towns are just gorgeous, and
Yes.
Coxsackie certainly that. But I like the idea of becoming the anchor and then building from there, creating, as you said, a buzz for
Yes.
downtown Coxsackie.
That's
I
what
love
we're
that
trying to
idea.
do.
Now, you also mentioned that you're going to be establishing, did I say establishing? I meant establishing
Yes.
a business right around the corner. Tell us
Right
about
around
that.
the corner, right next to State Telephone. Well, we're going to open up a little shop, and
Right.
we're going to have Italian pastries, cookies, gelato, some imported Italian goods, dry sausage, supersat, prosciutto di Parma, all the nice Italian cheeses.
He's getting excited. You hear that? No, but it is.
Just things you can't get in this area.
Right.
And I think it'll bring to it. You come down, maybe have dinner here, go across the street, have a little gelato,
Right.
or a pastry. That's our thoughts.
Well,
and, we're trying to build it up.
I'm looking at our crew here. You said gelato, they perked right up. A little pastry, that's good.
Pastries.
But I do like that idea, because what I found is that you have the dinner, then you go over and buy the things for home.
Yes.
And enjoy that as well. Now, give us a little bit of your background. You said you come out of the city. Tell us about that.
Came out of the city. I'm third generation in the restaurant business.
Right.
Grandparents had a restaurant in the Bronx.
Right.
Called Giardino di Rosa, the Garden of Roses.
Right.
I grew up in the back of my grandmother's kitchen, from this high, peeling potatoes and helping my grandmother.
Yeah.
Okay. Then my father had restaurants and nightclubs in the city.
Right.
And then I opened my first restaurant in the city. I think it was 1985 or 86. I was in my 20s.
Right.
And I had a 10-year run there.
Right.
And then I have 5 children, so we decided to move to the country.
Right. Bring the kids up.
Bring the
have
kids to
more
the
of a
country. My
family-oriented
father always
stuff.
had a summer home in
Oh,
Columbia
all right.
County.
All right, so you were kind of familiar
We
with
were
the area.
familiar with the area.
Right.
He had horses. He was into horses, so we
Right.
always had a farm up here.
Right.
So I said, let's move up here.
Yeah.
So we opened a restaurant in Chatham. We were in Chatham.
That's a nice town.
Chatham is
Chatham's a nice
beautiful.
town.
I love
Yeah,
Chatham.
Yeah, it's very nice.
And we were there 10 years.
Right.
And then they did the streets and things like that. There was no parking, so it kind of knocked us out of the box.
Right. Because you got to have street traffic.
You need street traffic,
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. But we had a good run there, and after that, I went up to Hunter Mountain. I was executive chef at Hunter Mountain.
See, I'm looking at the camera. Hunter Mountain, when you're going to talk anything Greene County, you talk about Hunter Mountain.
Of
So
course.
you're executive chef there.
Yes, for a couple of years. That's how I moved to this side of the river.
Right, because
the
you have to
commute-
sneak across. You got to get across the
Yes.
bridge. Yeah, yeah.
So I figured it'd be a little closer if I moved. I moved to
Right.
Athens.
Yeah.
So it was a little closer for me. And,
Right.
and then I fell in love with this area. This is a beautiful area,
It is
the
a
river.
beautiful area.
I
Yeah,
love the river.
The river is wonderful. Yeah, it really is.
And we wound up here.
Downtown Bistro. I love the whole idea. I like the
thank you.
concept. But we were looking before we went on the air. They took kind of a tour of this facility. It's a beautiful place. You laid
Thank you
it
very
out
much.
beautifully.
Thank you.
What I like is you have one look here. You have another look out in the bar. Another look over in the room. We're going to use that other room later on when we do
Okay.
some tasting. But it's very welcoming. That's what I like about it.
Well, that's what
your
we were going
name,
for.
isn't
We
it?
wanted
Yeah.
a neighborhood place, something a little nice, but not over the top. Like you said, welcoming.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
exactly.
because I want to look at a few things
Sure.
on your menu because there's some very interesting things. Bullet bourbon and molasses, barbecue chicken,
Okay.
Spanish style pork chops. But look, we have duck breast, wild boar ragu. So you mixed in some traditional things that people are comfortable with. And then you did some experimentation as well. Tell
Yes,
us
and
about that.
I love the game.
Yeah.
To cook with game, the wild boar chops are just fabulous.
Yeah.
And instead of everybody makes a ragu,
Right.
which is an Italian meat sauce.
Sure.
So I said, let me use wild boar, a little different.
Right.
And I try to make it so it's not too out there.
Right. You don't want to get people to be
I don't want to
frightened
scare
off.
people away.
Right, yeah.
So, and people have experimented now. All of a sudden, people love the wild boar.
Yeah.
They love the chops. They love the ragu.
See, it's not too far out. They get a chance to experiment.
taste it,
They're comfortable.
exactly.
Then they like it. The other thing I noticed, and I'm doing this strictly for my wife.
Okay.
She's a big, big fan of goat cheese. And tell me about this particular salad.
Oh, the strawberry and goat cheese salad.
Yeah.
That's one of our most popular. You know, we make a balsamic vinaigrette, but with strawberries. So it's a strawberry balsamic vinaigrette. All our dressings are made in house. And then, you know, you have the sweetness and the tartness of the goat cheese.
Right.
It just, you know, it goes together.
It's fabulous.
People
And what
love
are your
it.
favorites? Tell me about the Caribbean salad as well.
Caribbean
That's another
salad,
good
that's great too, because it's got pineapple, macadamia nuts, you know, the greens. And then we also make the dressing, we use crushed pineapple.
Oh, I like that
A little
idea.
good olive oil, crushed pineapple, a little cider vinegar. So you have sweet and tart. I like, you know, you want them to play off each other. The
I like
sweetness,
that too.
the
That's
tart.
great. Now, we're going to do something because we always like to give people a little gift on a show like this. So tell us about the 4 for 4.
Well, 444 is, you know, it's very popular. What we do is we provide dinner for 4 people for $20.
Right.
So it's, I guess my wife came up with the name 4 for 4
4 for
20
4. Yeah.
for $20. And what we do, an example is say we'll have a half pan of chicken parm and a half pan of pasta.
Right.
And I think tomorrow, Wednesday, we do our 444s.
Right.
Every Wednesday and Sunday. Tomorrow we'll do pulled pork, a half tray, and a half tray of macaroni and cheese.
Right.
And it's always different. Every week it's different. We usually have 3 things, and you get 2 trays, and it's enough for 4 people, sometimes
Right.
even more than 4 people.
So now, the folks around Coxsackie, not just Coxsackie, but the surrounding area,
Areas.
on Wednesdays and Sundays,
Sundays, yes.
they don't cook.
They don't cook. Nobody cooks in Coxsackie on
They
Wednesday.
come here. Because I just met Bart Wallace outside. I was
Okay.
telling you, and I hadn't seen him in a while. It was great to see him. And he loves Meet the Chef. I got to say that because
Okay.
it reflects well on our crew here. But what he loved is 4 for 4.
Yes. And you
He
know, that's
loved
our
that.
way of giving back to the community a little bit because we don't make a lot of money.
But
we
you're
just
providing something nice
yeah, and people
welcome
love it.
into your restaurant.
And sure.
I love that. And the other one I want to talk. Oh, we tried to get. He was trying to get a need already, but we got to do the
okay.
show first. But the other one, I mentioned a friend of mine, Bruce Whitaker. He and his family, every week, they're here every week and swear by that. And if no other reason to be introduced to your restaurant, the 4 for 4 is fabulous.
Sure.
But I like the idea.
It's a way to get our name out there, too. Everybody tries it and they say, oh, let's go there for dinner. you
But
know?
I love the whole idea of giving back to the community as well,
Yes.
because the first thing I did was ask you for a couple of certificates for a donation from the event.
Well, I do
that's
that
taking
all the
place.
time. The school needed a nice machine, so I served over 220 spaghetti and meatball dinners
Right.
here. You know, I donate all the food, donate the space, closed on a Sunday.
Right.
You know, and they made the money, and, you know, it's like buy their ice machine.
That's a
You know,
nice thing,
I
huh?
do that all the time.
I
you have
do-
to give back.
You do?
You can't just take.
Well, you know, the funny part is, what I like is how much you enjoy doing that.
Oh, I do.
You know what I mean?
love it.
That's a great thing. Okay, we're going to wrap this up only because people get so, they won't even want to see the cook because they're enjoying us so much.
Okay.
We're going to take a break, a few messages. Next stop, we're going to be in the kitchen. We'll be right back.
We're at it again here at Crossroads Ford. I see you went with the Ford Escape.
Yes, I took it for a test ride and I love it. It has the navigation and the sync features which I was looking for.
The sync features. Let's go talk to someone in the service department. What kind of cars do you work on?
Fords, Subarus, Chevys.
So basically anything with 4 wheels, right?
Absolutely.
I got a go-kart needs tune-up.
Bring it in. We can do it.
I'm Ron Teeter, owner of Crossroads Ford. You gotta give us a try.
We hope you're enjoying Meet the Chef. Remember, it's local, it's real people in our community, and it's exclusively on Mid-Hudson Cablevision's Channel 11. To be a local sponsor of this program or to have your restaurant featured on Meet the Chef, please contact us at 828-2500, extension 8207 for details. All right, we're back. South to Cheddar,
Yes.
Downtown Bistro here in Coxsackie. Now we're into the cooking portion of this. I want to see what you're preparing.
Well, for an appetizer, we're going to do a wild boar chops.
Great.
Which
Cut
I'm
that
going to
right
cut
up
right
there.
here. And if you notice a wild boar,
Oh, that's
very
amazing.
lean.
Very
so when
lean.
you cook wild boar, it always has to be medium rare.
Right,
This way
because it is
stays
so
in.
lean.
Yes, it's very lean.
Right.
So we're going to grill these, and I'm preparing a sauce with blood orange reduction. It's blood orange, brown sugar, and a little bit of lemon juice.
I like the lemon juice.
Which will drizzle over the chops, and we serve them on a bed of arugula. Okay?
I like arugula, so I'm happy. All right, so
Okay.
that's for the appetizer.
That's for the appetizer.
Yeah.
We have the chops.
Great.
Okay? Now, for an entree, we're going to be preparing diver scallops.
I love those.
We're going to pan sear them.
Right.
And then we're going to make a pineapple salsa to go on top of them.
I like the pineapple sauce idea. It kind of spices it up a little bit.
And then we're making a pineapple fried rice, and we put it together. So what we're actually going to do is put the pineapple fried rice back into the pineapple, serve the scallops around it, take a few fronds from the pineapple, stick it out so it looks like a whole pineapple.
No, I'm sorry. That's right up my alley. So
Okay.
I'm very happy. I'm very happy. That looks good. Okay. So now we're going to put that up on there.
Put that up there.
And then we're going to go over and start to cook.
Start to cook it. Okay.
Sal, I jumped the gun a little bit because the boar, it looked awfully good, the boar chop. But
Thank
really, we're going to prepare the
Pineapple salsa.
pineapple salsa.
Yes.
Let's see that.
Okay, the pineapple salsa, what we do is we take the pineapple, of course, out of the pineapple so we can make the bowls.
Right.
Okay, we're going to put a little cilantro, a little salt, a little
Spice
pepper,
it up a little
more
bit.
salt there, some scallions.
I like scallions, don't you?
Yeah, I love scallions.
Yeah.
Little red onion, of course.
Red onion.
Then you go with a little red and green pepper because you want the color. You want the dish to pop.
It makes it much more attractive. Yeah.
So you want it to pop. Then we put a little bit extra virgin olive oil. And a little bit of pineapple juice.
Gotta have pineapple
Real
juice.
simple. Toss it all together.
I like the
Made a little
toss
bit of a mess, but that's
No,
okay.
but it's hard. Most people can't do the tossing. I love the tossing.
A little more red.
A little more color.
A little more color. And this will be delicious because the sweetness of the scallops.
Oh, just
Really
wonderful.
nice. Okay.
And that's placed back in this.
And that, yes, I'll show you when we do it, but it's
Great.
beautiful presentation.
All right, good.
Okay.
Remember, this is a Downtown Bistro, Manchester Street, Coxsackie. Our chef and owner, South
Yes,
to Cheddar.
South to Cheddar.
All right, let's start the cooking.
Okay, the appetizer we're doing the wild boar chops. So we drizzle a little olive oil on the chops, a little salt and pepper. We like to season them. Okay. Make sure your grill is extremely hot.
And you said because there's less fat,
You have to cook them very quickly. Yes.
medium rare.
Medium rare, yes. And in the meantime, on the plate, we're just going to toss a little arugula with some olive oil, salt, pepper, and lemon juice.
Wonderful. Nice
We'll
bed to
toss
put
that.
those on.
Yes. We'll kind of like put that
And that's kind of a
right in
peppery.
the middle. Yes, arugula's got a little bit of a peppery taste.
Nice.
And then what I did was I roasted a couple of purple potatoes, just for a little bit
Those
of
are
color
highly
there.
unusual, but I like the color. I think
Yes,
that's
it's all
excellent.
about color, presentation.
I like
Okay.
that. I think that's terrific.
Now the chops, you don't want to flip them too much, so you want them to get a nice crust on
Now,
the
you
bottom.
said these are getting to be extremely popular here.
It's one of our most popular dishes.
Yeah.
Yes. In the beginning, it was a tough sell,
Right, because
but
it's
then once
unusual.
people get used to it, they
They're
love
fine.
it. So you get nice lines.
See, I like the lines too. I think,
Yes.
as you said, presentation, that's a great look
Yes.
when they have those lines on. But
And just
I
another
like what
minute.
you did with the menu. You do a few things like that with the boar ragu.
Goo.
Just easing
And we
them
have
in.
we have a chili on the menu, which is white bean and rabbit. Another very popular dish.
Very interesting. Again,
something a little
kind
different.
of moving things in. They're a little different. but
Everybody loves
expanded.
chili. But
Yeah,
just switch it up a little
put
bit.
that in. I like
Yes.
that idea. Very hot.
Yes.
And you have the olive oil.
Olive oil, salt, and pepper.
Right.
Okay.
And we've already designated these. I'm going to have one.
Just one?
Our producer, well, because they said I got to share. Our producer's going to have one, and our cameraman's going to have
Okay.
one. So we're all going to try that board chop. That's a wonderful idea.
Okay.
I do like the lines. That's very attractive.
See, if you touch, we can tell they're still on the rare side. They just need another couple of seconds, and they will be perfect.
The other thing, I like the size of them. You can enjoy
Yes.
it without overeating.
Yes.
That's very good. And this is one of your most popular appetizers.
Yes, it is.
Board chops. What an interesting idea. I like the purple potatoes as well.
Yes, the beautiful color. Okay. Now we're going to plate them.
Oh, we'll take care of these in a hurry. The boys are getting a little excited, Sal.
Okay.
They're getting just a little excited.
Now the sauce, like I said, is the blood orange reduction, blood orange juice, brown sugar, and a little bit of lemon juice.
Again, color. You know,
Color.
not
The
only the great
orange
flavor,
color.
but
Look
the
at that.
color.
Beautiful.
In fact, I'm going to put
And we're
this up
done.
on top. Let me put that up there for you. All right, what are we doing next?
Next, we're going to pan-sear some scallops.
I
I'm just going
love
to move
scallops.
over here to the...
Yeah, that's one of my favorite things in the world, the pan-seared scallops.
And we made some pineapple fried rice, which I'm just going to heat up a little bit.
I like that idea as well. Now that goes back in the pineapple
Goes back in the
shell.
pineapple. Now again, when you pan-sear the scallops, the oil has to be very hot.
Very hot.
Very
I
hot.
noticed that's been
So you
on
get-
for a while.
Yes, you get the nice crust on the scallops. They caramelize and all the sugar and sweetness comes out.
Now I got to ask our cameraman Shane, you're a scallop man? Okay, so he's going to help. Ryan, he's more of a board chop man. But our
Okay.
cameraman Shane, he's with the scallops like I am.
Okay, now you're going to wait a few minutes just so they get a little crust.
Yeah,
You
have
don't
that
want to rush
crust
them
build up.
because then they don't get...
And tell us again
nice
about
crust.
the rice. How do you
Okay,
prepare
well,
that?
pineapple fried rice. I use jasmine rice, of course. Then just a little bit of sesame oil. Pineapples, of course, some carrots, onions,
I
celery.
like the onions mixed in that. It gives
You
it
know?
more of a body because sometimes
Yes.
when you eat rice, it's just too darn plain. This is
Yes,
really
you got a little
nice.
body to it.
Yeah.
And I cut everything a little big.
Yeah.
Because
so-
I like people to see what they're eating, a little rustic feel to
Well,
it.
not only that, but you want to feel manly. You want to feel like you're eating something. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah. You know, I don't want to puree. I want to eat something.
Okay, now we're gonna flip these. See, they got the nice crust.
That is gorgeous. That is
Nice
gorgeous.
crust. The rice is getting hot.
I love that rice. I just think that's very interesting. But this is beautiful.
These are gonna be
This is
absolutely
beautiful.
delicious. Let's get the plate ready. Now what we're gonna do is take the pineapple, just throw it on the grill for a minute to heat it up a bit.
I just think that idea of presentation sounds very, very nice.
This was on, when we first opened, it was on our, because we opened in September, it was on our menu.
Right.
Then I took it off for the winter menu, but it's going to come back.
Well, no,
for the
that's
summer
something
menu.
we should tell people. Seasonal, you do make changes. Tell us a
Yes.
little bit about that.
But what I like to do is change the menu for every season. This way you provide the freshest ingredients. Let me just shut those off. And it keeps people interested. It keeps people coming
Right,
back.
you don't want to say it's the same thing truthed out
Yeah.
every day.
I
so-
keep all the staples, the really popular dishes on, and then I change a few things out. Now what we're going to do is take the pineapple ring, put it in the center. We take the fried rice.
Again, I like the body of this. You really have substance there.
Okay.
Again, sometimes rice, as much as I like it, can be a bit bland. This has
Yeah.
real body to it. It's
So now you fill that.
very interesting. Again, lots of color.
Lots of color.
Oh,
Now you're going to put the
look.
scallops around the
Fabulous.
dish.
I love scallops. Wonderful.
Okay. Okay, now we take the fronds.
See, I wouldn't want it without the fronds.
Well, now it looks like a pineapple.
Yeah.
That's half the fun.
Oh, I like that a lot. Again, presentation.
Presentation.
Terribly important.
Yes.
Terribly important.
Then we take the salsa. Okay. And just put a little bit of salsa around the plate.
But again, look at the colors.
Oh, the colors are absolutely beautiful.
So when my wife and I come back,
She's gonna have-
I'm ordering this one. She may go a little steak or something, but this is right up my alley.
There we go.
Isn't that beautiful? Let me put that up on top. Now, what else are we doing?
Okay. The next thing we're doing is I have to get.
What do you got? Strudel?
What we made is a kind of strudel. We get the phyllo pastry dough. You get about 10 sheets. So what you do is you butter them, put sugar in between each layer. Then you slice apples on a mandolin. So you slice them very thin.
Very, very thin.
Put them on top with a little cinnamon and brown sugar. You bake it in the oven for about 10 minutes. Then we're going to top this with a yogurt and lavender honey sauce.
I love that idea.
Which is
what
over
we'll
there.
do is, we don't have to do that now. What
Okay.
we can do is go in, we're going to get together, we're going to sit and chat
Okay.
again. I hope people still like it, so we're chatting. But then when you have the finished element, you
Yes.
can just walk
I'll
us
just
through
walk it
that.
through, yes.
All right?
Okay.
We'll be back after a few messages. We're going to do a great tasting session.
We're at it again here at Crossroads Ford. I see you went with the Ford Escape.
Yes, I took it for a test ride and I love it. It has the navigation and the sync features which I was looking for.
The sync features. Let's go talk to someone in the service department. What kind of cars do you work on?
Fords, Subarus, Chevys.
So basically anything with four wheels, right?
Absolutely.
I got a go-kart needs tune-up.
Bring it in. We can do it.
I'm Ron Teeter, owner of Crossroads Ford. You gotta give us a try.
We hope you're enjoying Meet the Chef. Remember, it's local, it's real people in our community, and it's exclusively on Mid-Hudson Cablevision's Channel 11. To be a local sponsor of this program or to have your restaurant featured on Meet the Chef, please contact us at 828-2500, extension 8207 for details. Sal, now this is the best part for me.
You get to taste
The
it.
tasting. Again, downtown Bistro in Coxsackie, Sal Ticetta, all around nice guy. We like guys from the city, and we're
Thank
thrilled
you.
that you came up here to be part of our community. It's
Oh,
a
it's my
thrill for
pleasure.
us.
I love it up here.
It's really wonderful, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
All right, now I'm going to try the wild boar chop. This is an appetizer.
Just an appetizer.
Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to sample this one. Oh, this is wonderful. Now, tell me again about the sauce.
It's made with a blood orange puree, a little brown sugar, and just a squeeze of lemon juice. I love cooking with blood oranges. I'm Sicilian, so that's Sicilian to me. Everything's blood oranges, figs, which I will incorporate into my summer menu.
Oh,
I'm going to introduce
right.
some more fig dishes,
talking
prosciutto
about
wrapped
the summer
figs, and things
menu.
like that. Yes.
This is fabulous.
Oh, thank
Never
you.
had wild boar. I was a little scared. I'm a small town guy.
But it's good. It's lean. It's probably healthier for you
Oh, it certainly
because there's
is.
no fat.
But it's so flavorful.
Yes, it
it's
is.
marvelous. And excuse me for talking while I'm eating, but
Do you like the sauce?
fabulous. I really. Purple potato. Wonderful. Now, yes, arugula, peppery.
Peppery, just dressed with olive oil, a squeeze of lemon, salt and pepper.
That's wonderful.
Thank you.
Real good compliment.
Compliment, yes.
Wild boar chop appetizer. As you said, you've been introducing these things, but little by little, so people aren't frightened off by
Yes.
it's totally new.
And they're becoming very popular.
Now, what we've already done, we've decided I'm going to eat one of the chops, and then Shane, the cameraman's going to eat one, and our producer, Ryan Oswald, he's going to eat one.
Okay.
But right now, they're going to have to wait.
They have to wait.
Blood orange sauce. I love it. managed to find a bone. Only I could find a bone. My first experience, I think this is, you know what you were saying, it's one of your most popular
Yes, it is.
appetizers. I have never had anything this marvelous. I don't know, it's the sauce or the chop itself. You don't mind if I continue?
No,
with it?
continue. Go right ahead.
Sal's very happy because, no, can you imagine if I didn't like it? It'd be awful, like trying to fake. This is fabulous. I love it. The sauce is a perfect complement, that blood orange. Oh,
Now, I also do this sauce on wings, too, the blood orange sauce. Except I add a little habanero pepper to it to make it spicy.
spice it up.
But it's great on buffalo wings.
Oh, that's-
it's really good on that, too.
Oh, I am absolutely thrilled with this. Oh, I can see why this is a favorite. This is very, very special. Wild boar chop, a little arugula. I'm gonna have this to make it look like I'm being healthy.
Good and healthy.
Wonderful. What I'm gonna do, save that for the boys. I've been waiting for this one. See, I wouldn't want this without the palm fronds.
Well, that's
I
the
got-
whole look. You want it to look like a pineapple. It's fun.
Yep.
Food
Bill.
should be fun.
Bill's over there smiling. He likes the whole idea. But one of my favorite things in the world, oh, that is absolutely remarkable.
Oh, thank you.
Pan-seared scallop.
And the key is you have to use diver scallops, the dry scallops. They don't shrink. They have more flavor. They're not processed. There's no chemicals like certain
Right.
scallops, when you buy them.
But I love the sauce as well. Tell us again about the,
Well, it's a pineapple salsa, a little pineapple, of course, some red pepper, green peppers, red onion, a little good olive oil, extra virgin, and a little pineapple juice. Keep it simple because you want to highlight the scallops. You don't want it to be too overpowering. You want to taste
well, that's
the
the thing,
scallops.
it's hard to believe. The scallops are absolutely fabulous, but the sauce with it is just wonderful.
Thank you.
All right, I got you another one.
Try the rice.
See, that's the other thing I like. I was telling you as you were preparing this, that sometimes, as much as I enjoy rice, it can be a bit bland. But this has got real body to it. Oh. Oh. By the way, I've had feedback on the show. The part they like the best is my taste.
Is when
of
you're
the food. Yeah. Because it makes them want to go and try it. Oh, this is. I gotta try some rice, but I can't get away from the pineapple. Look, that pineapple with it is just wonderful. I'm chasing across the plate. Hold on, I got. Oh, bravo!
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Let's try a little salt, little rice. See, that has real body to it. Not only flavor, but body.
Body.
Something you feel like you're eating something. Oh. This is very, very good. I really enjoy the green onion
Oh,
in that.
thank you.
But the pineapple, peppers, oh, God, this is fabulous. Oh, I just found a little more scallop.
Just a little scallop. There's more scallops around here.
Well,
We'll let the guys taste it.
I'm going to save Shane a little scallop. Ryan's more of a chop man. He's going to go after the chop. But Shane wanted to try the scallop. This is wonderful. Oh. Downtown Bistro. You have to come. Fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. You know what I have to do now?
What?
Dessert.
Dessert? Okay.
Can you imagine having a job like this?
Not a bad job.
This is pretty good, huh? All right.
When you retire, maybe I'll apply for this job.
Oh, now tell me about the dessert.
Okay, it's basically, it's almost like an apple strudel. It's phyllo dough, and it's layered with butter and sugar. There's about 10 sheets of phyllo.
Right.
And then we put sliced apples, thinly sliced apples on
They're
top.
very thin.
Very thin,
Yeah.
super thin. And it's a little sugar and cinnamon on top.
Oh, yeah, I can do this.
And it's served with a little bit that's Greek yogurt, with a little lavender honey and sugar.
Oh, lavender honey. Oh, we have to try that. Oh. That is remarkable. I'm gonna have a little bit more.
Have a little more.
Now,
It'll also be good with a little ice cream too. A little ice cream.
well, the thing is, the yogurt is so good. I'm not sure I'd want to mess with the ice cream. I love the idea of the yogurt.
And the yogurt's somewhat a little healthy.
Yeah, it's spiced with
Lavender honey and sugar. And a little bit of mint. There's a little bit of mint in there.
I like the mint, but the yogurt is fabulous. All right. Oh, I have to take a break on. I even put the arm ready for a little wine, but this is spectacular. The fellas are going to help me after we go off the air here and taste some more of this. Tell me a little bit about your philosophy and how you put the room together. I love this room in particular.
Thank
but
you.
what I notice is that room has a marvelous look. This room has a look. The bar area has a look. And then you have the outside and the back. Tell us about
Yes.
this room.
This room right here, well, this room, actually, this is one of my favorite paintings. It's a Botero. So I had the blues, and I had the beiges, the shoe, and so I try to match the walls against the
And you're
painting.
saying your colors were a little
and the colors were a little
but-
unusual.
Yeah.
Everybody says, oh, what kind? Everybody looked at me like I was crazy when I was painting. I said, no, trust me, it's all going to work out.
Right.
I have it all up here.
You knew.
Fortunately,
You
it
had
did work out. Otherwise, everybody would have thought I was crazy.
Yeah.
And I love purple, so that's why the other room is purple and white.
Right.
Dark purple walls, which is a very regal color, then the white just pops out.
I do like the regal color and the balance against the white.
Yes.
It's terrific. Now, tell us about the candles. I
All
like
the
that
candles.
idea.
At nighttime, see all these little sconces and shadow boxes. We have flickering candles at night, so when the lights are dim, it looks beautiful. It's a nice warm glow. The candles flicker, very warm and inviting.
Wonderful. That the whole sense of Downtown Bistro is we want to have you here.
Yes.
We want to
that
have
was
you
my
here.
goal.
Yeah.
I wanted it to be a neighborhood place. I didn't want it to be too stuffy, but yet I wanted it to be a little chic, a little nice.
Right. Well,
it's-
see, that's the artistry. We're talking about when you put this together. What we were seeing at a vision, excuse me, as an artist, not just a chef, and the chef is an artist, let's
Thank
be
you.
truthful, particularly with the presentation, the colors, and the rest. But you've done that so well. And I like the
Thank you.
idea of adding that sophistication and that you've done with the wild boar chop, some of the other things that you have that are unusual. Tell us about some
Well,
of them.
I mentioned the chili, white
Yeah.
bean and rabbit chili, and I also make a meat sauce as a ragu in Italian.
Right.
But instead of using pork and veal and beef like everyone else does, I use wild boar.
Right.
Which is also great. And then I also have bison burgers on the menu.
Right.
People love the bison burgers. They're healthier, and yet it's something a little different.
Right. But then you have the others. That
I
people
have
use
regular
when they
burgers
come
too,
to-
sure.
Yeah,
you,
so that
you
people
can have the best of both worlds.
Right, when they
if
come
you
in-
want something a little exotic, you can have something a little exotic.
Yeah, a
if you
little
want something
celebratory mood, you can do
sure.
that.
You,
Yeah.
you want something a little plainer, we have that too. You know,
Yeah.
if you want a zuppa de peche, you can have a zuppa de peche. If you want a burger, you can have a burger.
We were looking off camera. Susan's smiling. Zuppa de peche is her kind of thing, yeah. But I love that as well.
And if you
I
have the
love-
zuppa de peche, make sure you have an appetite. It's a huge platter. Clams, mussels, scallops, shrimp, calamari. It's a beautiful dish.
Love the calamari. It's fabulous. Okay, what we need to do is have you understand the Downtown Bistro in Coxsackie, Mansion Street, stone's throw from Reed Street, so they know that you're downtown.
Yes.
It's downtown. Hence the Downtown
Down
Bistro.
Bistro.
South Tashetta, all around nice guy. Oh,
Thank
before we wrap,
Yes.
I want you to remind people of the business that's going to go in next door.
Sure. Yeah, we're building a place right around the corner here on Reed Street, right next to State Tel. We'll be having gelato, Italian pastries, Italian cookies, plus all kinds of imported goods. So it's going to be a little bit of everything.
A little dry sauce.
Little dry sausage,
Some
prosciutto di
cheeses.
Parma, imported cheeses.
Right.
It's going to be a little bit of everything.
So you can dine.
And what's great is
shop,
we could
shop,
use a lot of
dine.
the ingredients here, and then you could purchase them next
See,
door.
that's what I like. When somebody
Which is
says, I
nice.
like what you have here, oh, fine, go next door.
The
and you can
oils, the
take that home.
vinegars, the pastas. You know,
Wonderful.
we'll feature it here, and then you could buy it next door.
I love that idea. South
Thank you.
Tashetta, thanks so much.
my pleasure.
Downtown
My pleasure.
Bistro.
Had a great time.
It's fabulous. I'm coming back right
Great.
away. Bringing the wife with me. We're going to have a great time. And listen, thanks so much for joining us today on Meet the Chef. Today, Downtown Bistro in Coxsackie, South Tashetta, our artist, chef, owner, wonderful guy. You're going to want to come here. This is one fabulous place. And I also want to invite you to join us again real soon on Meet the Chef.